Hello, everyone. Spiritual teacher for you here. I'm doing a pick a deck card reading, and a big message I heard in my head as I decided to do a pick a deck card reading was she believed she could, so she did. And I know that that's focused on the female empowerment, but it really is jumping out to me for everybody, the collective, like believe you can and you will. In fact, when you make the decision to do it, it's done. Like it's definitely going to happen. Yeah, so that's like the theme here. I have the 3 decks that you're going to choose from, so I'm going to change the camera so you can see the 3 decks, and I want you to take a deep breath and really center yourself and close your eyes. And when you open your eyes, which one do you feel the most drawn to? And if you feel drawn to more than one, that's okay. Don't put all this pressure on you to pick a deck. I know that's what we call it, but it's really look at the deck that resonates with you. But that's not a very fun title, So if all of them look like you are curious about them, then there may be something in each one that's for you, okay? So I'm going to show you the cards. But before I do, I wanted to say I felt very drawn to do a reading for the collective. And it's so interesting because I don't get that every day. And I would watch people and they would be like, the energy wasn't ready and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's true. Like it's like you just have to wait for the universe to give you messages, and it's this feeling. So today is 5/10/24, and I felt very drawn to tell the date and the numbers and what they kind of mean. So, we're in the month of May. March is like about just like 5. The number 5 is about like justice and knowing the truth and knowledge. And so this month may be about getting to the bottom of things, like knowing the truth, or like truths coming out that you weren't aware of before. You might have had an inkling, and it's almost like this month, maybe it's going to show you like how things really are. It's going to confirm probably what you've been thinking or suspecting. Also 10 is for like one cycle ending and another beginning. So like, we never stop. So whatever you're going through currently is coming to an end or has already ended, and then you're starting a new cycle. Okay. And then 24 goes to 6, and 6 is the number for happiness and harmony. And then when you add all those digits together, we got the number 3, and that's one of my favorite numbers because it's the trilogy. It's creative, it's creation, it's abundance and success, and it's a divine number, and it has a lot of power to it. So this day in particular that I'm doing this pick a deck card reading is a momentous day to do it because of the power of the energy of this day. Okay. So that's the feeling I got. I had but anyways, and then as I was pulling the 3 decks that I was going to use, I just got like very strongly, I was very attracted to my mom's sewing pincushion. I feel like a lot of people's moms have this kind of thing. and so I wrote down sewing, maybe like the fabric of life. Like something's changing for us. And I wanted to say you, but this is for the collective, but I feel like I'm talking to you. Whoever's listening, it's you that I'm talking to. But like, it's almost like you're re-stitching or sewing, you're creating, sewing the fabric of life. Like you are creating something right now. And I got really, and then I saw this, and it just like hardwired. You're hardwired to do this. Or it could mean that you have something hardwired in you that no longer is needed and it no longer serves you, so you need to let it go. Yeah, so that's for 2 different kinds of people. So that makes me think that the 2 decks might be about that. So, yeah, it's either that it's something's hardwired in you and you don't want to let it go, but you need to for your highest good, or you're hardwired to go through this cycle and create and manifest and all the good things. Okay. So that was the like beginning mess. I just got a really strong, somebody came through right there. Like a Russian. I had it like an accent. I don't know what kind of accent it was, but I think like Russian is maybe Ukraine. I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to show you the 3 decks and just, calm yourself and see which one you're drawn to. You may be drawn to all of them, but we shall see. So I'll see you in a few. Hello, deck 1. This is your deck. You have the Evil Eye bracelet. So that lets me know that you probably need to focus on protecting your energy and yourself. We get attached to people's energies sometimes and they don't mean to do it, but they do. I always have one on me for protection and it's just really for protection. So, but your card it was the green card you chose. I almost said wherever, but whatever you are, try to be a good one. And I think it also means wherever you are, try to be a good one. Because you take yourself everywhere you go, right? So, and when it says whatever you are, what are you? It's funny that it's not whoever you are, it's whatever you are. So okay, so that makes me think whatever you're like going towards in life, be a good one. Like go full steam ahead, put your all into it. Why would you ever want to go through life doing things half-ass all the time, right? Like that doesn't feel good. It doesn't show your true potential. So the only reason we half-ass things is because we have things that we don't feel worthy of. So whoever you choose to be good. Be good at it, okay? All right, so I pulled cards from different decks I have, and so I first started with the animal deck that I have, and you got the giraffe spirit, and the giraffe spirit is for seeing the big picture. So that makes me think you're like in the little minutia of things, and you can't figure out how it's going to work. You see, or maybe you haven't seen a big picture, and that's what it's like. You desire something, but you haven't even looked at it yet. You haven't even tried to see what it might look like in the future of what you want. So the giraffe spirit is telling you to like look ahead, look bigger, like go big, like see over what's in front of you right now. Like, they're so tall and they can see very far, so, and they eat from the top. Yeah, they eat from the top of trees because they can reach there. So you will get to eat from the top if you can see the big picture. Wow, that is super cool. This I'm getting very like career or like project based energy here. Like like you're very focused on career, getting some financial stability, some like you're just growing your financial status so that you can get to financial freedom. Okay. All right. So then I asked what angels would like to give a message, and 2 angels appeared for you, and that was the angel of clarity angel of clarity, and the angel of flexibility. Okay, so the angel of clarity says that the clarity of my soul flows through me when I think, feel, and act in the world. Okay, I'm very drawn to my chin right now. And I have a very prominent chin. And I used to be insecure about that. I feel like this has something to do with your reading. That's why I am. And I used to be really insecure about it. But now I see it as, you know, this is my face. It's part of me. It's who I am. Why would I be insecure about my chin? I don't know why that relates to clarity, but it makes me think that maybe you feel insecure about something, even though it's part of you, and that you just need to accept it and love it, and it will become something beneficial for you. Okay, that was a side thing. The clarity of my soul flows through me when I think, feel, and act in the world. I think this was for an individual person, not the collective. Okay, keep going. The more we tune in to the inner light that comes to guide our actions safely, the simpler life becomes. Do you understand what that's saying? The more you let go of trying to control how things happen and when things happen, and just let the flow of the universe, you know, get you to the point when you're ready to get to it and bring it to you when you're ready to actually appreciate it and receive it, then they will come much easier and life becomes simple and you stop caring about the little things. Yeah, see the big picture. Okay. This is clarity, a kind of inner knowing that leads us easily and lightly to what is right. So clarity is very, clarity comes when you follow your intuition. And I know you know what intuition is, because if you're watching this and you've stayed this far, your intuition's like, I need to listen to this because there's a message in here that I need to hear from spirit. Okay. The angel of flexibility. I'm ready for the surprises of life. Yes. And it's so great. These two angels came forward, because when you have clarity, you have to be flexible, because when you let go and let the flow, you just go with the flow. I always picture like a river. You don't try to go against the river, do you? In fact, it's so hard to go against the river. If we just turned around and went down the river or up, whichever way, we would flow with the river, you know? It wouldn't be such a struggle. And that's what this is saying. Just let go and trust that the universe is going to bring you what you need to move forward and to get to that big picture moment that you are seeing. And if you haven't seen it yet, you need to visualize it, okay? So these two angels are saying, let go, let surprises come into your life. When we are in tune with our souls, we get the inspiration that will help us not to harden or crystallize our thoughts, concepts, habit, patterns, conditionings. When we let the flow of intelligent energy in daily affairs of our lives with flexibility, we create an openness for the spirit within us to come and make our burden light. So see, in the case that you do let the flow go, you go with the flow, it will literally unburden you. It will literally take away what is causing you stress. It's just a matter of saying, okay, here you go. Here you go. Take care of it. I can't anymore. Yeah, you can't, because you can't control it. Because the point is to connect to spirit and to get on our highest path, right? And there's only good things there. There's only good things there. All right. Next comes, I hadn't even had to pull any tarot cards yet, because your message is pretty clear. Or either I'm just super connected. It's coming through pretty clear. Okay. I pulled a crystal card, and you got, lapis lazuli. I love it. It's so pretty. And it says, step up to sovereignty. Okay. Step up to sovereignty. Step up. Yeah. The big picture. Eat at the top. Yeah. Okay. I want to look more into that, though. Wait, page 39. Okay. Oh, sometimes my eyeballs. Page 39. Yeah, okay. Sovereignty's always been about relationships. Lapis Lazuli reminded pharaohs and empresses that they ruled in accord with the spiraling heavens and the turnings of time. Lapis will lengthen your spine and help you find your. It made me want to like straighten up, like almost like put your head held high because you are royalty. You are mighty. You are up there. If that makes sense. But not in an uppity way, okay? Yeah, not in an uppity way. This is more like you know your worth. You know your power. So you don't deal with bullshit. So you're like above the bullshit. Yeah. Lapis reminds you that no matter who you are a caretaker of yourself, of those around you, and of the earth. You are sovereign in connection with the realms of spirit. Lapis lazuli will be your rod and your mantle, but only you can find the inner fortitude to rise to the relationships she helps you to embody. Okay. That last part's really sticking out to me. Rise to the relationship she helps you to embody. So this makes me think, I might be jumping a little far here, but it makes me think that you have oh, that's when I can use my tarot. You have like a connection coming in that you need to let happen so that you can reach your highest good. Okay, we got the Emperor reversed. And the Emperor is usually about authority, like very masculine fatherhood energy, like very decisive discipline, you know. Okay, but it was reversed, so there's like some like too much control. There's like some rigidness that you don't want to let go of. Like there's like it's funny you got the Emperor would step up to sovereignty. But reversed. So you need to own it. Own it. Like know that you're worth stepping up. You know that you're worth deserving of the next level. Like you've worked hard and you're worthy of the next level. Okay, I just saw 122. So that must be all right. Is there something, another message in this? And when I pull the tarot out, I get like, I'm like, I don't know. It makes me want to keep going and it makes my video so long. So let's make this short, okay? Is there another message here about this stepping up to sovereignty? Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles, but reversed, okay? Ace of Pentacles is like opportunity, like prosperity, like a new adventure that will be abundant for you, but it's reversed. So like there's opportunities that have come and you've missed them, or you didn't recognize it, or you didn't feel worthy of it, so it didn't come. So there's a blockage here, like there's some like worthiness, you know. Okay, so it's perfect that we've got the healing cards now, because this is going to let us know what you need to heal. And when I was pulling, 3 of them came. So we've got reconnection, yeah, exactly. See the big picture. You're leveling up, man. I thought it was like career, but this makes me think like you're leveling up in spirit. I'm getting a lot of like crown chakra vibes and my head is buzzing. So yeah, your connection to the divine could be so strong. Like I feel like you're probably a very intuitive person. You just know things sometimes. You have dreams that are just very vivid. You feel connected to people in a deep way. It says, clear all separation and disconnection issues that are affecting you now. Crown chakra opening. Bridging illusions of fear with love. And there's that fear again. So yeah, you have fear of something, of I don't know, maybe fear of success. Like you think it's going to be, I don't know. I don't want to go there yet. Okay. So then we have the journey. Yeah, you're too focused on the end result. That's interesting. Because it tells you to see the big picture, right? Like, see the big picture, but then this is saying, like, it's all about the journey, right? Like, journey forward, life's path, destiny, perfect timing. Like all these little things that happen when you're connected to spirit. You notice all the little signs and you realize that nothing is coincidence, and like everything happens for a reason. And I know a lot of people roll their eyes when they hear that statement, but it's true. There's too many coincidence. There's too many things unexplained, or it's like, oh my gosh, to not know that when you're connected to spirit is when all these little things connect. And it's such a beautiful journey to witness. And I think spirit is encouraging you, deck one, to connect back. You've been there before, but you've lost that connection. Okay, so now we've got inner child. And this card, I don't know what happened to it. I guess it got wet and it warped a little. So it's almost like you have a warped sense of your childhood. Okay. And I just got distracted. So did you deal with like maybe, okay, so I'm thinking that your childhood issues weren't addressed when you were younger, and it's affected you now, and you still have a lot of like hurt and feelings of abandonment and like not being worthy of your parents' love, or them, you look at them as putting that on you, kind of like something happened, like you've had some trauma in the past with your childhood. And so release your old childhood wounds. Be wary of hiding how you feel. Let your feelings be heard. Yeah, you didn't feel like you were heard. You didn't feel like you were understood when you were a kid. And you've been searching for that ever since. You've been searching for someone to just know you and see you for who you really are, and not this mask and facade that you put forward to the world. And this, this makes me think maybe that, you were very spiritual as a child, but maybe you were criticized for it. And so you blocked that part of you off, or you felt weird or different, or you saw things that nobody else did. So you felt like you were crazy. And so you didn't want to be crazy. And so you blocked that part of you out. And now this is saying it's time to reconnect and to forgive those childhood wounds and heal the childhood trauma, and search for the truth, the actual truth. Like, do some meditating on some situations that happened in your past that that it still comes into your head almost every single day. Look at that situation, not from the feelings of yourself as a child, but as the grown-up adult that you are, that you've grown and evolved. Look at the situation in that way. Look at the situation from the other people in the situation's viewpoint. Just see if you can gain up the truth. Look at the big picture. Look over the little details that you remember, and look at the big picture of what happened. Wow. This message is coming so strongly for you. So if you're not resonating with this, maybe there's someone in your life that this is about, because this is so strong. Yeah. Let's see. Do I need any more information about this? What are these childhood wounds? Let's get some tarot. These childhood wounds. Okay. So we've got the Strength card reversed, the King of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. So Strength in reverse is like you have a lot of self-doubt. And then the King of Swords is like the total opposite of that. It's like you know what you want. Huh. And then the Five of Swords is like, it's like he took something from somebody and it really hurt them, but he feels like, it's mine. Okay, so maybe somebody took credit for something that you did when you were a kid, or okay, let's see here. Okay, Strength reversed is self-doubt and weakness. So this is a time. Okay, that makes more sense. So like vulnerabilities that you felt as a kid, and you felt vulnerable, and it's like somebody like really hurt you because you were vulnerable, or maybe you let yourself be vulnerable to someone, and it was somebody you looked up to, I think, because of the King of Swords. Maybe it's someone that you thought highly of, but they kind of like betrayed you. I need to look into this Swords one a little bit more. When it all calls sneakiness, like I feel like someone maybe did something to you. Yeah, you looked at this person as being smart, like very strong person, and then I think they maybe they used you in some type of way. Maybe they took from you when you trusted them. I don't know. If that's not resonating, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But let's keep going, and maybe these cards will like be. Let's keep going with the cards that I pulled for this reading, though. Okay, so we're good. So these are my relationship cards. They're all about like relationships. So we've got this one, and we've got her. That was a poor attempt to try to cover that. So this one is like, I look at this card as two different ways, because it seems like people are elevating and you're held back by, and you're just looking at them elevate, and you're just like, I want to go with you, and they're leaving you behind. But you can also look at this as these are things that are no longer serving you, and you're letting them go, and maybe you're looking at them like, bye-bye, like you're almost like saying, I'm sad to see you go, but I know that releasing you will elevate me. So whichever one resonates more, I think, is what this card is supposed to be for. With you, I literally don't know which so it makes me think, since this is for the collective, that there's different energies with this card, that people are going to resonate differently. And then for this lady, this is that vulnerability. Like it's like there's one wing behind her and one wing in front of her. And then there's like this ray of sunlight coming down, enveloping her. And she has her eyes closed, so it's almost like she's like reflecting and thinking about, it's almost like a meditative state. So it makes me think that you really need to like connect with spirit in whatever way that means to you, whether that means praying or meditating or getting in touch with nature. Nature is a great way to get in touch with spirit. I've had many great experiences using nature, using crystals, maybe getting a massage or Reiki. Yeah, like you need to do something to elevate yourself, but it's got to be authentic to you. So whatever feels authentic to you, that's what you need to do. And the more I think about it, I thought this was career related, but I really think it's like really just leveling up and really releasing things that, if it's in the past, it's just a memory. And the only thing that's left of that memory is a feeling. So every time you think of that thing from your past, you bring that feeling back up. And when you do that, that becomes your vibration. And then the universe is going to send you things that match with that vibration. So if you're full of resentment and bitterness and fear attached to that memory of that person that did something to you or whatever happened in the past, every time you think about it, those feelings come up again, and then you just attract more of that type of situation. I wonder if in your life maybe there were many instances where you felt taken advantage of, or that you didn't get the credit for something, or someone made you feel bad about what you believe. Okay. Let's see. Let's use tarot to ask. I'm really taking so long here, but let's see. Okay. Sorry. Very distracted. And it makes me think that you have some distractions from leveling up. You have some distractions. Okay, so I was asking in my head, I think the universe knew, I was asking in my head, what does this person need to do to level up, okay? So you got death, which was reversed. So death, it means the end of something. But it's reversed. That means the end of this cycle, or the end of this thing that's holding you back is being resisted because you're not letting it happen. You're not letting it go away yet. You're not letting it go yet. And then I've got Justice and the Magician. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I truly believe that you're ready to let go. Like, justice will be served to those that have wronged you because they built that karma up for themselves. People, everything you do builds karma, like there's always a balance, and what you put out, you receive. So this person or whoever or whatever happened in your past that hurt you, that you felt betrayed and like taken advantage of, they're going to get their karma if they haven't already. In fact, I think justice has already been served. That's what I'm hearing. They've already had their karmic retribution. And then the Magician, you're like, I wanted to say girl. I don't know if you're a girl listening, but the Magician lets me know that this is your opportunity to let this thing die and go and leave your energy, leave your aura, get it out of your way. The Magician. The Magician, you're creating your future. You have so much power in this situation, and it really is. Ask for help. Pray. Ask Spirit to guide you and be open to the signs you receive. Like, you have so much hurt in you. Oh gosh, it's so painful. And this is your time. You're ready now to move on. You're ready to forgive whatever happened and move on. Giver of light. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You have such a bright light in you. That's why Spirit came forward to say, reconnect with me. Reconnect with me. Where'd it go? Yeah, reconnect with me, because you are a giver of light, and you can't give your light if it's dull. You can't give light if you're still stuck in the past on what has happened. I just have such empathy for you, because you really connect with your inner child. Go meet your inner child, have a conversation with them. Let them tell you how they felt about it. Even if it's something that didn't happen when you were a kid, it could even be an adult, but it hurt the inner child in you because it's something that is a continuing pattern from childhood. Your power was stolen from you back then because you're just a kid and you trusted someone and they betrayed you. I just feel this such hurt, and you're like, how can I ever let that hurt go? I just feel this such feeling of stuckness, but you're on a journey, and go to that kid now and tell them, you're a grown ass person now. You're an adult. You have feelings and you honor those feelings. You acknowledge those feelings and you will protect them. They're no longer unsafe. They are protected. And you're sorry that happened to them, but it had to happen for you to get to the point that you're at right now. Y'all, this is deep stuff. I'm getting so emotional. Okay, moving on. Okay, now we have the moon cards. You had several moon cards, so I don't know if you are a night person or you feel very strong to the moon phases and the moon cycle, but I had a strong urge to look up the current moon phase, and it's a waxing crescent. And this is the time in the lunar cycle that you need to get in motion, commit to moving towards your desires, and the cycle is giving you the energy to do that. You feel energetic right now. I know you do. And it's you feel the energy, but then you go to do it and it's you lose it, but then you feel it. Just go past that moment of hesitation. Just don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Just go past that moment and just do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf that. So we got expect powerful change. Didn't we just have a solar eclipse? But you resonate with the moon. And it's funny to me that the solar eclipse where I am at on the East Coast, you could only see partial. So when it got to its peak coverage, it looked like a crescent moon, and it's now a waxing crescent. So yes, get into motion and expect powerful changes when you do. Show the world the real you. If you're emotional, be emotional. Who cares? It's your emotions. It's your feelings. Your feelings are valid. They're yours. If people don't understand your emotions, they're not for them to understand. They're for you to understand. And instead, you might be shoving them down when really you should be exploring them and what they mean. Look at this. Luck is on your side. Wow. Oh my gosh, what is that? Orion's belt? Did he have the arrow? I don't know. Orion. Luck is on your side. The universe is supporting you. Take time to breathe out. Yeah. It's like you take a breath and then you don't let it go. And so you're struggling to breathe. Take time to breathe out. Breathe in, loving air, and then Let go of all that you don't need. Hold your vision. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Did I not talk about a cycle ending with the date? Y'all. These are the synchronicities I'm talking about. My cat is pooping right now. TMI, but that just lets me know you need to let go. I'm so sorry. But you need to let go. I'm going to get a real good smell here in a second. But I feel like that is totally part of your reading, to let go of what no longer serves you, and those harmful memories from the past no longer serve you. The hurt you have had in the past no longer serves you. Release it. Release it and replace it with love, and know that that happened to get you to this point. You had to go through that to have the mentality that you have now to get to this point of healing. If you don't trust me, that's okay. But I hope I planted a seed in you. Okay. All right, deck 1, that is all that you have. I hope you resonated with some of that. And, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you watched it is when you were supposed to hear it. And, much love and light to you. If you did enjoy what you saw, then please feel free to book a personal reading, and we can go more in depth to you personally, or, just any support you are willing to show, for my channel, for me, providing guidance and healing to the collective, and just everybody around, then support in any way you want. Like, subscribe, whatever. Thank you. Much love and light to you. See you next time. All right. Hello, deck 2. You chose the, oh gosh, what is that? I don't know what it is. Is it red Jasper? No, it must be a Jasper of some kind, I think. If you know, you can comment and tell me. I can't remember, but I'm always drawn to it. It feels very like earth energy to me, like grounding. So maybe you need to ground yourself in something, just in life, I guess. So, the card that you picked was this one. So, this person doesn't look whole to me. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. Okay, sorry. The whole time that I was pulling the cards for your deck, there was like ash from my incense floating and then coming down, and there was like this little dot that came down and landed on my table. I was like, oh my god. And I thought it was like a little string that I don't know, and then I touched it and it just was ash and it was gone. And so it made me, I felt like that was part of your reading, and so I thought ash, and then I thought volcano, and I was like, maybe ash from a fire, and then I thought maybe fireworks, and then I thought maybe house fire, and now I'm making a connection, maybe there was a firework incident, and this is so specific, I don't even know, but it just felt very channeled, maybe there was a house fire because of a firework accident. I don't know if that resonates with anybody watching right now, but if it does, please tell me. But now we got this card. Oh, anyways, we got this card, and look, she's on fire. And those little black marks right there, that's exactly what the ash looks like that was coming from the incense. I knew it was going to connect. So I don't know if there was literally a fire in your life, or this is, I gotta look this up. Okay. Let me get, okay. All right. Our hearts, wants, and needs are not easily obtained because we are all so uniquely complex. Yeah, see, I wasn't getting that from this card, so I'm glad I looked it up. While some are born into this world with a powerful charisma that instantly draws people to them, this is exception, not the norm. These people usually have a way of striking up conversations without hesitation, but a lot of people overthink about what they should or shouldn't say, which can lead to awkward conversations. Because they don't easily engage with others, they might have missed meeting that special someone or perhaps a business opportunity. Okay. It's normal for people to feel out of place from time to time, but for some, anxiety, fear, or the thought of being judged by others can be overwhelming more often than not. This kind of, for some reason, makes me feel like deck 1 would relate to this. I don't know why. They may get lost and miss the social norms and cues, such as knowing when to say hello, or may slip up on their words. It makes them uncomfortable when they try to speak in a group or gathering, so they refrain. Or the other extreme, they may talk too much and monopolize the conversation. And now they're embarrassed and even more distressed. These actions and reactions hold them back from regular social interaction, which is an important part of life. So this is encouraging you to break free from the restriction of your inner voice and instead empower internal strength. We all have your inner, not talking about your spiritual inner voice, but those voices in your head telling like self-doubt and telling you that you're being too much of something, or you're like being down on yourself, like those negative little voices that you hear. With faith, practice, and patience, things will get better. Remember, life is all about trial and error. They should try and push themselves out of the comfort zone a little bit more each day. You know what? We must talk about this. I'm going to maybe get on a little bit of a soapbox here. I hate the phrase. Sorry, I thought, no, don't say hate. The phrase, getting out of your comfort zone has never resonated with me because, and I know it's not that we're uncomfortable, it's that we're scared of the unknown. And that's getting out of our comfort zone, right? So embrace that you're not gonna know everything. To this point, you haven't been able to predict every moment of your life. That'd be boring. The surprise is like part of the journey. Okay, moving on. All right, so fire, something, I don't know. All right, so healing energy. What healing do you need to do in order to, gosh, I keep losing my train of thought, which is odd to me. Like maybe it reminds me that you feel lost, maybe. And that's why you need to ground yourself. Okay. What is the healing that deck 2 needs to do? Yeah, your mind thoughts. You have a lot of like clutter in your mind. And then we have self-confrontation. So it's important that you look at that mind chatter and decide if you're going to let those thoughts dominate you and control your life, because you are in control of your life, right? Giving your thoughts that much power to control how you proceed throughout the day. Yeah, the thing is, they are so powerful. Your thoughts are so powerful, and that's why you need to confront yourself and ask, are you controlling your thoughts, or are you letting those negative thoughts control you? Put those negative thoughts in their place. Like, hey, you don't really serve me. You can go now. I know there's more to life than this. So thank you for giving me a different perspective on the situation, but I don't need you anymore. Bye-bye. Okay? So this will really benefit you. And I feel very calm and confident saying this. But part of me wonders if you're not ready. It makes me think you're not ready to look to yourself. Like you're still, like even there's a negative thought now probably in your head going, it ain't me, it's the other people. No, it's you. Sorry, that doesn't mean to sound mean. It's like, this is you. You have to take ownership of your thoughts and your feelings and own up to them. Yeah. Clear the mind of worry, stress, fear, confusion, negative thoughts. Open your mind. Listen to your thoughts, words, and feelings. Listen to them. Where are they coming from? Have courage to look in the mirror. Come out of hiding. Self-reflect and be proud of who you are. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Be proud of who you are. Be real about how you feel and what you see so you can fully heal. But that requires a level of honesty. You have to be honest. You can't fool yourself because yourself knows better. So yeah, go with that. All right, 3 angels came forward. 4 angels came forward for you. Holy moly. All right, y'all. Got the big messages coming. Okay. The angel of patience came forward. There we go. What is she doing exactly? It's like she's painting, but with a very odd, I don't know what that is. My patience creates miracles in my life. The angel of peace. The angel of freedom. You know when we're free? When you let your higher self flow through you. That's when you're totally free. The angel of order. Let's read that one. My outer life reflects my inner order. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that. The picture is really like, it's saying, show them the picture. Maybe that makes you think of something. Maybe you have siblings. Maybe you're like the oldest of your siblings or the youngest you could be. I don't know, like the order of where you were born seems important here. My outer life reflects my inner order. Awareness of order is active on every level of creation. No being or thing would exist if processes of order and ritual were forgotten. The sun, the moon, the stars, and all of nature respond with order and beauty to the Creator. When there's order, the higher energies flow without hindrance. We feel a great freedom and we don't need to worry about what to do next. Freedom. My soul's loving energy flows through my being. I am free. I am infinite peace. And my patience. Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's get some like more clarification on these angels. Like, is this what they're feeling now? Is this something they could feel? Okay. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like very emotional. Balance with her emotions, very in touch with herself. So let's see. Calm, serene, nurturing, compassionate, very kind-hearted, giving. Maybe you're being too giving. Let's see. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you're too giving and that drains you. What is this patience about, though? Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So 4 of Pentacles is like you've earned what you have and you're like terrified of letting it go. Like you're almost like, this is mine now. You can't have it kind of thing. But it's reversed. So that is, that is like being greedy and possessive and stingy. Yeah. So, okay. Oh, okay. So because you're so giving, there's people in your life that take. Yeah. And there needs to be a balance there. Like you need to also give to yourself. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is big picture, leader. Oh, big picture. You might not, you might need to go back to deck 1 and read that because it might relate to you. Overcoming challenges. A person having great vision and leadership. I'm feeling like someone's here right now. If there's a message, let's see. It's a male figure. They're very compassionate. They have their hand like almost patting. Like a dad would to a son almost. Like, I'm proud of you, son. Pat, pat, pat. But, I mean, it doesn't mean you have to be a son. It could be, I'm just saying, like, it's like a it's a father figure, maybe. It's definitely a male who was like a role model figure to someone. Like a father figure to someone. And I think the message is coming like they're proud of you. They're very... I'm getting a man with a robe on. Very wise man. Totally white hair. I don't know. Okay. It's almost like I can see him aging. Like, it's like he was so big and tall, and now he's, like, aging and, like, shrinking like this. I don't know what that means. Okay, so, wow. Okay. All right, we're going to move on, because this will take forever if I don't. So now this is, like, my cosmic cards, and you got threshold. So, maybe you need to protect your home, I'm getting. Protect your home. Or maybe what's yours. Threshold. Threshold, threshold, la 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 la, la la la. I don't know why a Christmas song just popped in my head, but la 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 la. Tis the season to be jolly. Okay, maybe that's what you need to hear. Maybe it's time to activate your happy bones. Where is this threshold? Can you show it to me, please? I feel like I've looked through it 3 times now. Threshold. Threshold. There it is at the very last one. A threshold is about to be crossed. A new aspect of self brought forward. A new level of understanding is open to you. A new beginning. You transcend difficulty and grow to new dimensions within. Hot diggity dog. Deck 2. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. So yeah, apparently you do this eventually. Eventually you look into your mind thoughts and figure out where they're coming from. And that's what's holding you back from going over this threshold. But I am getting that the angel of patience is saying be patient with yourself, that it's not going to happen overnight. But when it does happen, because there is an order to things, the universe has to like bring order to things. Now the angel cards are making sense. And once you cross that threshold, you will have freedom and you will have peace. That's where the angels were telling us. Okay. So stop giving away so much of yourself to people. Because people will give an inch, they'll take a mile. You have to set some boundaries for yourself. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving forward. I love the direction that this turned into because I was starting to feel So these are relationship cards, and they address like things related to relationships. So we've got this lady, And I get feelings from these cards, but then, like you saw what happened earlier, I was like, fire, ash. It had nothing to do with that. And then there's this one. Okay, so I'll tell you what I get from them myself, and then we'll read part of the book. So she is looking like, hold on. Okay, there's like some, okay, I see it now. Like there's like some secrecy. Like she's like, hey, or like looking over her shoulder, like somebody, she doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel, it makes me think you don't feel safe to be yourself. And that's the threshold you need to cross, is deciding to be yourself. Okay. And then this one, it reminds me of The Ring. Like she's hiding her face with her hair. So yeah, it's time to take the mask off. You've been hiding yourself. I'm not even going to look in the book. That's what I'm getting from this. You've been hiding yourself. Sorry. And it's time to let your hair out. Like, stop looking over your shoulder. Stop seeing who's like, yeah, there's a lot of like unsafe feelings here. Okay, so let's go to tarot. What is this situation where they feel like they have to watch their back? Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Hastiness, rushing through all talk. Okay, so so yeah, there's like, I think there's someone in your life that's like, you feel like you have to watch your back for. Like you don't trust them, because I got the Devil. It's almost like they're part of the reason you don't trust yourself, or you don't have faith in yourself. Maybe, so somebody, I think, like, whispered some, like, sweet promises into your ear kind of thing, and they haven't delivered. And then, yeah, it's like you've worked really hard for something and you're not reaping the rewards. And you don't trust somebody, like they have, like I'm getting Capricorn. You don't trust them. There's like, I'm getting Scorpio, Virgo. I don't know. Because I got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Like, and then like there could have been, let me look this up. Four of Wands, but it's reversed. Lack of communication, instability, home conflicts. So you don't trust someone close to you, I think. Yeah, like you've been working towards something and you haven't been rewarded for it, and there's someone like promising you things. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So we've got 4 crystal cards that popped out for you. I pulled 3 and then one just fell out of the deck. So lessons in blood. Ooh, family. Okay. The only thing. Get curious and anchor in. Okay, so hematite is very grounding. Oh, that goes with like the grounding bracelet. But yeah, it's grounding, like anchor yourself. And then you've got carnelian, get curious, knowledge, like you're a seeker of knowledge. You love like a worldview, you like other perspectives, you want to travel possibly, you love to hear about different cultures, you appreciate diversity. The only thing with clear quartz, I'm going to have to look that one up, you guys. The only thing, page 159, is clear quartz. Clear quartz is so cool. It is said that in ancient Asia, people would put clear quartz outside a temple to collect the energy of the monks' prayers. That's cool. An egg waiting to be hatched, a song waiting to be sung. Clear quartz is a basket, a womb, the potential to become. The ancient healers knew this. Some say they used clear quartz as wands, allowing it to amplify. Now look at this King of Wands. What if you didn't need a bunch of sacred tools? What if you only need to learn how to grow an intention, direct it with your will, and amplify its effects? What would you put down? That's all you need to pick up. I think this is saying you're a powerful creator, and it is only you that is stopping yourself. Lessons in blood. If you're drawn to crystals, really use some clear quartz to help you get through some of these things. The sound changed just now. I felt like I was in a tunnel, and then it's like I came out of the tunnel. Like the way the voice changed. And now my dogs are barking. Is that something about your voice? Like, maybe you need to speak your truth? Like, okay. 83. All right. Almondine garnets? Wow. Knows your storyline didn't start the day you came kicking and screaming into this world. No, it started so long ago that the stars have since shifted their course. Your beginnings are carried in your blood, in the memory. Okay, blood is memory, not just your own, but those who came before, your ancestors. Okay, you ride your own blood back to these distant knowings, but more than that, this will help you move and shift that memory, changing what gets carried forward. Okay, so this is like a breaking cycles, generational toxicness that's been passed down. It's like you see how your mom and your grandma, you see how your family was, and you're ready to break away from that energy that gets passed down generation after generation. Okay, let's keep moving because you still have several cards to go. All right, if you can dream it, you can do it. I love that message. If you can visualize it, I learned very recently that if you see it in your head and you tap into the feeling of that image in your head, it's a reality. You're literally tapping into that reality. And that's how you bring it forward. If you can dream it, you can do it. All right, several animals came forward for you. The rabbit spirit. You know, it's so funny. I'm just realizing this now. I have such a different, I feel like myself, maybe I'll go back and watch and see if this is accurate or not, but I feel like I have a very different vibe from the first reading. Like this second deck almost feels spicy. Like, I don't know. I just get a sass. I want to do like the Britney shake or something. Okay, so several animals came forward. Your rabbit spirit, it says now is a lucky time. That's right, because you're listening to this message. And it's planting the seeds necessary for what you need. Now is a lucky time. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. Chameleon. Act as if. That's what I'm saying. Act as if. As in, visualize that reality that you want and feel the feelings that are attached to that reality. In fact, Focus on the feelings of that reality. What feelings do you desire to feel in the future? Feel those now. Think of things that bring about that feeling. Okay? And if you haven't experienced that, imagine what it would feel like. Like, it kind of reminds me on, like, Harry Potter, where they see the mirror for the first time. God, can't remember the mirror's name. And then Ron, it looks into it and he sees himself holding the World Cup for Quidditch, the Quidditch World Cup. And that he got so excited, and that feeling he had, that's how you create your future, that feeling. And Harry saw his parents in it, and because he wanted that feeling of having his parents with him. Like, it's the feeling that you need to focus on. Fox spirit. Think on your feet. Look how cunning that fox looks. I love it. Wow. Cool. Then we got deer spirit. Bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch. And then we have the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. If that ain't true, the truest statement. Everybody around. Oh, and the number 2 really jumped out at me. 2 is like a duality, balance, a choice to be made. Yeah. So, okay. Now let's move on. I feel like I'm being rushed. And it says life is speeding up. So maybe that's why I got that feeling. Maybe you feel like you're being rushed, but there is a time for everything. Now is a lucky time, but it doesn't have the pressure. But if you act as if you already have the thing that you want, and now is a lucky time, because it is a good time of manifesting. Life is speeding up. Okay, on to Moonology. Let's see what moon messages you have. I love this. Believe in the impossible. A blue moon is when more than one full moon happens in a month, I think. Is that right? So believe in the impossible. Things can happen that you don't even know can happen. Yeah. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah. Anything can change at any time. It's all about the decisions you make on a daily. And this is a time for healing. Which is true, because if you do the mind thoughts and the self-confrontation, you will heal. All right, guys, I think that is it for your reading. I hope you resonate with it. If you made any connections at all, I would love to hear from you. So please comment, like, subscribe, follow, all the good things, and much love and light to you. I am on to deck 3 now. Hello, deck 3. Welcome to your reading. I had the feeling like I wanted to throw my hair back when I started your reading. So I don't know what that's about. And I also feel like I want to use some sound energy. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. The camera may not pick on it because I don't know. It just may not. But it's there. Okay. All right. So your deck 3, was the Amazonite bracelet with the moon card. And Amazonite is very like the color is very peaceful, calm. It helps relief with anxiety. It just provides like a peaceful presence so that you can be calm and connect. And it also is like, it reminds me of like water, which is about emotions. And so this is a reminder to to be fluid with your emotions and let them come and acknowledge them, but also have a balance. Like, don't be too extreme in one direction or the other. So there we go. All right. I pulled cards from my decks, and we're going to get into those now. And if I need any kind of clarifying messages, I will use my tarot deck. So the first card is the Moon card. And the fact that you were attracted to the Moon card lets me know that, like, there are some things that are hidden, or, you know, like maybe you work better at nighttime, or maybe you're going through a cycle right now. So there could be several reasons why you're attracted to this. So yeah, it says it's time to release negativity. That's like the main theme of your reading. So yeah, I think there's some like hidden anger, rage, or something. It's like a negative feeling, and it says full moon in Scorpio. So maybe you're a Scorpio, or maybe there's a Scorpio in your life that's kind of like this negative thing presence. So it's time to release, says the universe. All right, now we've got, okay, let's use tarot. I'm getting to use tarot. What is this negativity that they need to release from? That they need to release. I don't know why I said from, which makes me think it's a person. Oh, okay, let's see here. What is this negativity? Thank you. All right, the Lovers. It is a person, and it's someone close to you, and someone you're very, really, you're probably in a relationship with them. So could be a Scorpio, Libra, I'm hearing, Gemini. So is, what question is appropriate? All right, let's move forward with the other cards. Animals. What animals came forward for you was the Swan. Time for a deep dive. And that usually means in you, but it also could be deep dive into a situation. I'm feeling situation here, but that could only be for some people listening to this. And then you also got White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Oh my gosh, I love that. Makes me think like there's a lot of magical like connections that you have with people, or you're making some magical connections with people. Like you can tell they're part of your tribe. Time for a deep dive. Trust in the magic. Okay, that also makes me think like it's time to go inwards. Oh, look at that. 6660. Like all the numbers together, 6660. So let's look up 666, because a lot of people have negative connotations around those numbers, and it's nothing to do with that. It's a reminder to refocus and find balance in your life. You're putting too much emphasis on material things, and you're not being true to yourself. And if 666 goes with like the Devil card, that just means that oh goodness. Like, yeah, you're like too, yeah, that's what it is. You're too like focused on material things, and I feel like you need to go in the more magical direction with this White Raven showing up. Like you're too into like earthly 3D material things, and it's time to like kind of play with the universe, like believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Yeah, I do believe in fairies. I do. If you're a Peter Pan fan, you know where that came from. But anyways. right, we got the angel of peace. Oh, the angel of peace. I love it. So let's get some information on this angel of peace, though. Peace is an inner agreement with the soul's steady serenity. It brings a feeling. Okay, so if you're feeling peaceful, then you know you're connected to spirit. If you feel a sense of peace, then you know. Sorry, I just got like, I feel like somebody might have showed up just now, like a motherly figure. Why? Oh. It brings a feeling that inspires harmlessness toward every living creature of God's universe. True peace transcends our human understanding and attunes every living being with the universal harmony. The more attuned to peace, the more radiant our lives become. Peace is love, is spirit. All things good. All things good are spirit and love and God. And so peace is part of God. And so this is like a reminder, trust in the magic. The magic is going to lead you to peace. Yeah, okay. All right. You got 2 positive messages, and that makes sense because you have so much negativity. So the positive messages are, go for it now. The future is promised to no one. Do not wait. Do it now. YOLO. Keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground. Yeah. And this is like almost like it reminds me of like a divine connection. So I think you're being reminded to kind of play again, like believe in magic. I don't know. You remember the McDonald's playgrounds? They don't have those around very often. So if I was a kid and I was a parent, I would take my kid to one of those playgrounds because they were magical. And so the crystal card that you got is you only more so. Oh, I love that. So yeah, you're not changing. You're just becoming, you're blooming, you're becoming more of you. You're connecting to your higher self, but you've got to release negativity. You can't be on the vibration of negativity and be connected. It does. They're 2 different vibrations. You can't do it. Okay. All right. What healing do you need to do? Mental healing. You need to do some mental healing. I feel like that all of these decks connected, or that deck 2 probably resonates with deck 3 as well. So maybe you need to read deck 2 and 2 needs to come to deck 3. I don't know. Healing of the mind through exploration and inner reflection, which will lead into expansion of the mind. Ego healing, mental chaos, grounding. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground. So when you tap into the magic of the universe, it can be so easy to float. And just keep floating, but eventually you get brought back down and it feels so harsh when it happens. When you're floating so high and when you come back down, it feels so harsh because it's such an opposing feeling. So it's important to stay grounded while you explore the magic of the universe, so that when you come back down, it doesn't feel like such a shock. Okay. All right. These are my relationship cards, and you got 2 of them. So here we have. Okay, so this makes me think that you want to manifest love into your life. It's like you're putting out the vibrations of your dream dude, and you're just kind of waiting for him to come to you. But in order for that to happen, you've got to release this negativity, because if you continue to hold on to it, you'll just attract the same kind of guys you've always been getting. Let me look into this a little bit more. All right. Okay. So it seems like you had like a deep relationship before and you still are thinking about it. And so this is like the ghost of a past relationship that you're still kind of focused on and you're struggling to let it go. But, and it's like there was a lot of pain with this relationship. There was a lot of love, but then a lot of pain as well. You're having trouble moving on. It's like everywhere you look reminds you of them. But remember, so my personal advice for that is remember the good feelings from that relationship and what you actually would like to see in your future relationship. There's a reason this didn't work out, and you won't know until the new good thing comes, okay? And this is a card telling you that you are ready for that good thing to come. You see this bright light coming. You're looking at it. You're ready to move on. That's what this tells me. You're ready to move on. You're looking at the bright light, at this person, at this dream guy that you're, or girl that you're wanting to manifest. You have hope. You can feel it. You have hope for this love coming into your life. You're getting ready for it. You're currently doing the growth that you need to do to get ready for it. Yeah. You're doing the mental healing. All right. Now we have, this is a cosmic card, and it's the giver of light. And whenever I pull this card for someone, I just know you're a beautiful soul. You have a beautiful energy, and I even love holding it because then I feel like I can feel your energy. And if you don't feel this way about yourself, I think that's why this card is here, to remind you that you are the light for a lot of people. You're a light to someone, whether that's your immediate family, a friend, like you're somebody's light. And so I think this card is reminding you to be your own light. Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, you're your own light. You have your own light to give. You don't have to get light from anywhere, because the sun does not get light from anywhere, but it's its own source of light. It's interesting to me. Oh, the moon. Oh my gosh. You have been feeding off someone else's light, thinking that you didn't have your own. And that's why you're attracted to the moon, because the moon reflects the sun's light. So this is the universe. This is a cosmic deck. And the universe is telling you are the light. You don't have to rely on others for light. You are it as well. That's really cool. Thank you. And then 2 more crystal cards came out. It says, fill yourself. Like, fill your bucket. Fill yourself. And so much life in you. Wow. Wow. Yes. You are the light, and you have so much life in you, and it's reminding you to fill yourself back up, re-energize. Don't give away your light. Maybe you're giving away your light too much, and that's why you feel like you have to get somebody else's light. But no, you're not reflecting light. You are your own source of light. And that's why it's important to do this mental healing. Okay, let's get some tarot here. Why does this person not think they're the light? Why haven't they recognized? What's been stopping them from seeing their own light? We've got you've been working so much. You've been working so much. And look, Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay. I've got to show you this. So you've been working really hard. And and you feel like a novice in what you're doing, but it's leading to very good things. And eventually you're going to be going straight towards, you know what, let me look up the night. Dedication, hard work, routine. Yeah. So you may be in a routine now that you're not a fan of, but you're heading to a good routine. I don't know why I can't get these straight. So you've been working really, really hard on something, and it is going to bring about a very a lot of abundance and stability, and you are working hard to get there, to that routine, and of that it will be routine. You won't even have to think about it. It's just something you'll build, you know, like when you're taking a shower, you don't go, okay, I just washed my hair, so the next thing I'm gonna do is bathe. No, you just do it, and like you have a routine, and it feels natural to you, and that's how this will come. Is like, it's like it will just come natural, and it'll be like autopilot, like it'll be part of who you are. And you won't have to think about it so much anymore. I'm seeing a lot of cobwebs and spider webs on the outside of my window, and it just like really jumped out at me. And spider webs are like opportunity and weaving opportunities into your life. So tap into this light. Tap in, and the light is what you're passionate about. You know you're tapping in when you feel passionate and creative and energized. You know that's what you're supposed to be doing. So use this light that you have as a guide, as a beacon, like a beacon of light, like a lighthouse, to get to this point of having financial stability, and yeah, without sacrificing yourself, without giving away your light like you've been doing in the past. Deck 3, that's amazing. That's awesome. I love this for you. Keep working hard. Know that you deserve it. Release the negative chatter you've got going on. It's based on the past, and the past is gone. Just let it go. Easier said than done, right? What's this negativity? And then we're going to be done. This will be the end. This will be the end. One more. I just need one. What's this negativity that they need to release? Where's it coming from? What's it attached to? Okay. Okay, it's a person. We've got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, there's like some unresolved issues in it, and it's baggage. It's emotional baggage. There's a person you're still letting control your emotions. Okay, so I got the 2 of Cups, the Chariot reversed, and the 10 of Cups reversed. So the 2 of Cups is, you know, about partnership and to become one, and like unity, and like honor, respect, and balance. And then, and I think you had that at one point, but then things started to go in a different direction. No. Okay. There became an imbalance of some sort between this unity. There was an imbalance. There was like that you felt like you lost control of the situation. And it led to a broken family. Okay, so I think you had, like, when you think of the past, like maybe there was a relationship that it was going so well, and then things became imbalanced, but when you look back, you probably can see some like red flags and like things here and there that you're like, oh, I should have recognized that. And you know, the imbalance created, you know, like it shattered what you wanted. It threw you in a direction that you didn't want to go in. And then I got the sun reversed. I almost wish I hadn't pulled some cards because you obviously need to hear this. Yeah, like if this is the negativity, that's why, because you're focused on how this person ruined everything for you, that everything was going so well and life was great, and then because of their selfish or desires, I don't know why it's selfish though, but yeah, selfish desires or something, they created this rift in your marriage or partnership or project or whatever, and now like it shattered all your dreams. Like they broke what was there, but it needed to be broken. But you're focused on that brokenness, and so it's causing this deep-rooted negativity and depression and sadness in you. And that's why it's important to release this, because this relationship wasn't meant to work anyways. It had its reasons for happening. A card just fell on the floor. And it's the Wheel of Fortune card, which means it was fate. It was going to happen. So stop beating yourself up. Stop resenting that person. If anything, you should thank them, because whatever they did sped up that whole process. Y'all would have went so much longer just in this like negative space, or you know, like it was supposed to end. It was destined to happen. It was fate. The Wheel of Fortune. It was supposed to be, and y'all weren't meant to be together. So why would you want to stay with someone you weren't meant to be with? And so what's the result then? Okay. What's the result of this broken family? I got Page of Swords reversed. So rushing through all talk, plan poorly. Okay. No right choice, confusion, lesser of two evils. So it's like you made a choice, and it seems like you have some feelings around this choice that you made. Like you feel like you made the wrong choice, or you go back and forth between whether you made the right choice or not. Oh, I see a card in here flipped over. It's supposed to be for you. Okay. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is like this destroyed your confidence. It just, gosh, I didn't think there was more to this reading. That's crazy. This feels very specific, though, to like only some people. So if this doesn't resonate with you, don't listen to it, you know, but this is for somebody that needs to hear this. This destroyed your confidence and your self-image, and you felt like you had to constantly compare yourself, and you just were tired of fighting. And now that battle is over, it's time to rebuild. It's time to rebuild that confidence. It's time to get your light back. It's time for a deep dive and a mental healing. And it's time to go towards the light. And go for it now. There's no reason to wait. Trust in spirit. Trust in the universe. And you will have peace. Okay, deck 3, that is it. I'm giving up now. Thank y'all so much. Oh my gosh, I feel so blessed. If you're here, if you're watching, I hope that this resonated with you. I am so humbled and I feel blessed. I can't describe it, but there's a lot of good surrounding you. You have very good energy. It's just somebody made you feel less than at some point, and that it's time to build back up from that for sure. Okay, if you will please comment if you resonated. Let me know how this goes. It like affirms that what I'm doing is actually actually doing something. So and you can like and follow. You can also click on the link in the description for personal readings, or just go visit my Facebook or Instagram to see more things like the pick a deck card reading. So thank you so much. Much love and light to you. I'm off now.